Is it going?
It is.
Hi!
Hey guys, it is that time of year again. Time to get ready for the Skypathon. I know a lot of you have applied in the past and been really excited about it, and you guys have been asking us about it all year long. But we, instead of having a meeting last year where we had 300 some odd kids show up, we decided to make a video to kind of go over the basics of what you need to do to apply to be part of our Skypathon. So for those of you that don't know what it is, this will be the third year we've done it. It is a 24-hour event where we go from Thursday, February 28th until March 1st. It's a Thursday, Friday, and for 24 hours we start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon Thursday, go to 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. We schedule Skypes every hour, sometimes do an hour. Basically that's what it comes out to be, in which we Skype with people all across the world. Some are family members and people that we know, but it's also classroom teachers, there's mystery Skypes, there's field trips. We usually get on a group one with several other schools. There's several other schools in the district doing this also, but we get together with them to Skype with the scientists in Antarctica, so we end up covering all 7 continents. And it's pretty crazy how much we accomplish in that 24 hours. But we stay overnight in the library. You don't have to stay up all night. Many kids do. All of us teachers usually do. But we just want to share this really cool event with you guys, but we have some things we need to talk to you about before you all jump on board and grab an application. Okay? Is that good? You ready?
Yeah, okay. All right, so if you are interested in joining our Skypathon team this year, a couple of things. You do need to stay the full 24 hours. So if you have family things you need to go do or sporting events, whatever, you need to make arrangements to not go that night because we need you here the full 24 hours. We do have some jobs that you'll be doing. It's not just sitting here and talking the whole time. So one of our jobs is a cartographer, and that is someone who will be looking through atlases, and we'll have a screen set up for you that we can shine the map up on. And you try to think of different questions that we can ask our person that we're interviewing. Then you will slide your questions over to the interviewer, who will ask those questions and conduct that conversation. And the interviewer, you have to be very polite, you have to be patient. Some of these people are very hard to understand, and you got to be patient. Don't be rude.
2 to 3 people.
Yes, there are about 2 to 3 interviewers, less the further we go into the night because people start sleeping. But there's also an iMovie job that you will be going around taking pictures and video of our experience throughout the 24 hours, and then you sit down and you make a video of our experience. There's a blogging station, so you will be sitting down and typing. Basically, it's like journaling, but you're just typing in, maybe adding some pictures of the interview. Journaling is where you're just writing and drawing pictures, and we hang these posters up in the hallway. So if you were in 7th and 8th grade and you were here last year, you've seen those posters in the hallway. So those are pretty cool. It's just to show our campus during the day, the next day, what all we've been doing. And then social media. Ms. Collinsworth typically takes this one and helps, but you'll be posting on Twitter. And do we do Instagram or just Twitter?
No, we do Instagram through our account.
Okay, so Instagram and Twitter is what you would be submitting on there. So just be respectful when communicating with the different areas that we will speak to. Have an open mind and learn. There are some really cool things that we learn throughout the 24 hours. And be able to listen to myself and Ms. Rhodes and Ms. Collinsworth and the other adults that will be with us, and follow directions, because it is a fun experience and we want you to get a lot out of it. However, it is a lot of work. So keep in mind before you apply that it is work. It is fun, but it is a lot of work. So.
Okay. So if you're interested in finding out more information, we have our blog from last year. You can kind of see what all we accomplished. It's lmsworldwide.blogspot.com, and you can go there to check out the last 2 years, what our Skypathon was like. The application, we are going to have the applications available in the front office. You can come by and pick one up. After school or maybe between classes. They'll be available today after school once you watch this. The applications will be due next Friday. That is December the 7th. No.
14th?
No.
I don't know. Let, you keep
December
talking.
7th is what you have
7th?
on the application. That's what you have on the application. We'll get back with you on that because we're winging it on this video.
It is the 7th.
Okay.
Yep, it's the 7th,
Anybody
December
know what
7th.
happened on December 7th, 1941?
I know.
Okay.
Will we tell?
All right. So, telling you a little bit about the application. I'm not going to go all the way through it, but it does give you some details on it, and kind of explains also so you can show your parents what it's about. We are going to take roughly about 22 students. Last year we had 25, and then we had some people from the year before helping out, and it was too many. 25 is too many. So we're going to keep it at about 22. Might be less, but that's the number we're aiming for. Last year we had over 90 applications, so it took some time to go through that. What we will probably do this year is narrow it down to maybe the top 30 or 40. We're not sure yet. We're just going to kind of see what applications come in. We may ask you to go a further step and make a video application, but we will send you a note if you make the cut and the instructions on making that video. We decided last year that being on camera and being charismatic and having a great personality to work with other people and talk to people across the world was really important. And so I think having a video application can help that. And Ms. Gordon and I know most of you for the most part, unless you were new in 7th or 8th grade, but we want a little more from you and kind of see what you're capable of on camera. But there are some questions that you will be answering. I'm telling you right now that this is like a job application, okay? You want this job. You want to be a part of this. You need to do your absolute best on this application, okay? So if I am going for my dream job, I'm probably going to write a lot about myself. I'm going to use correct grammar and spelling because you're trying to impress people. And if you just scratch down some answers on there and things are misspelled, you didn't give the effort. So that means you really don't want this. So we want you to put forth your best effort, give the best answers you can. You do have to get an assistant principal approval signature. Okay.
And ask for it. You don't just walk up to them and hand them the piece of paper. You need to ask them to sign your paper because you are interested in doing this and let them know why you are interested in doing this.
Right. But you will see on there, it'll ask you to list all the activities you're involved in at school, and then outside of school, it talks about some of the jobs and what you think you would be good at, what you can contribute, what your expectations are. But you'll see that on the application. So,
And also keep in mind, there is a cost to the Skypathon. It is $28 per student, and this goes to buy you a t-shirt and food. We eat a lot of food because I'm in charge of the food, so I make sure that we have plenty of food, lots of food, good food. Like we've had last year.
Roses?
Yeah, we had roses Friday, Thursday night. That was outstanding. And then we had, what's the little cake, people? The bundt cake?
Nothing but cakes.
Yep. We had
We have
those.
pancakes in the morning for breakfast.
Yes, Miss Carpenter, Mr. Wacker, and was Miss Frost in there last year? They come in and make us pancakes. It's wonderful.
We order pizza for lunch on Friday, all kinds of snack food.
Lots of chocolate because, again, I'm in charge of the food, so I make sure that we are good to go there. So, $28. So if you are interested and you're going to apply, start doing chores around the house to help mom and dad pay for this.
Okay.
And
I think that's it. So if you have any questions, please come see Miss Gordon or I, or you can email us and ask us any questions that you have, and we will let you know. Don't bother your text history or U.S. history teacher. They don't have time for that right now. But come see us if you have any questions.
thank you.